See, you laugh, but it's
I laugh
perception.
No, I'm not laughing at that. I'm
and
laughing
it's not just
because-
perception in this house. It's perception 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Yeah.
It's perception 3 days a week on
I really didn't
national
know
TV.
Just to let you know, I've been a bikini model since I was 18.
A bikini model is something else.
No,
You're
no.
walking into a house with
So I
a
didn't
bunch of
know-
other girls that
I
are
haven't
going to
hung
look
out
at
with
this
normal
going,
girls.
what the fuck is
I
with
haven't
this
hung
chick?
out with normal girls. I only hang out with my friends, and those bathing suits are normal. Honestly. Totally
I've
true.
hung out in plenty of strip bars in my time. I've dated strippers. I've dated bikini models that walk doing the circuit. I dated one of the national finalists for Hawaiian Tropic, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I used to do
and
Hawaiian
anytime
Tropic.
I've taken any girl to a hotel or we go to the beach or anything else, out there is something else. This is a microcosm of everything.
Yeah.
And this, the way that you're going about it is done nothing but having people go, oh my God. Instead of wearing something really cute that doesn't look like it belongs on a 10-year-old girl and going, fuck, she's got a rockin' body. You know what's funny? It's like, the voices in my head ask me about you and the leotard, or the unitard. And I'm like, I think that you look the best in it, like you're wearing it right now. Honest to God.
Well, I just have to make it into a bathing suit because
You
obviously
have a really
it's
nice
freaking
body,
hot
but when it's just like
in the
so
middle
over
of
the
the
top
day.
like that, I'm just been sitting there going,
Well, how do I get in? Am I going to get in this in the hot tub like this?
it's not even what I'm saying. You're missing
Oh, I know,
my point.
I got what you're saying. You're saying I look better all covered up than...
No, not all covered up. That's a very form-fitting, and it's very flattering to you. But when you...
I know what you're saying. Like, I don't know.
do you? I'm not sure if you do or if you don't. And it's not, I don't know. It's even, I don't know, kind of irrelevant. You are what you are. You have what you have. You wear what you wear. But I just think you'd do better off here if you show people more about this chick that's a lot smarter than what she's fucking putting off, and she has to have a better personality than what she's putting off.
Or else I
and
wouldn't
I know,
be here in my life.
I also know that you're trying to make up for it big time since the POV, because you really pissed a lot of people off even more than they were. And a lot of things, you got to remember, man, the shit that you say in those nominations and everything else.
Yeah, that
you
all
know,
is
look at all the
heard.
shit that you spouted to Danielle. And I haven't talked to her about it, but I saw her face. And I saw a lot of other people's faces when
And
you
her
said
attitude has been a lot more, like, not as negative
it.
since
You
then.
have completely tried to fit in a lot more since the POV thing is done.
I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just
You have.
growing.
You've been out, you've been a lot more with.
Oh,
and
it's definitely has nothing to do with anything other than I feel more comfortable.
it's perception.
It's that I feel
Now
more
that you don't have
comfortable.
power over anybody anymore, you know that you're back with the fucking masses and that you're not reigning as the queen up there. And now,
I've still been sleeping up there a lot. And
I'm not- no,
during
you're missing the
day.
point.
No, I know. I know what you're saying, but I'm just growing and getting to know people and wanting to hang out with people. I don't want to hang out with people I don't know. I know that that's not the environment, and that's not how I'm supposed to think.
you're not
around
going to get
here.
anywhere in the game if you don't.
But now I'm more comfortable with everyone. I think if anything, it's gonna be harder and harder to talk to people because I'll find out more and more how much of liars everyone are, and I hate liars.
I think one of the biggest mistakes that you made, and maybe just from my perspective, but was not even listening out to my deal. I think it was really, really stupid of you. I really do.
But Evil, I couldn't not put you up.
You can do whatever you want.
I could do whatever I want, but how ridiculous would it look if I didn't put you up? Just look at it from anyone else's perspective but yours.
How ridiculous have you looked so far to this point?
True. But I don't want to be unpredictable, which is everyone thought I was. By putting you and
instead
Danielle
become
up, it's predictable.
Completely predictable.
Yeah, that's fine.
But it hasn't changed things. And with the shit that you pulled the morning of the POV with Joe and with Amber, that was doing something and threatening people outright like that.
Everyone thinks that when they do it, they just don't state it because they're hiding it.
Fine. And even pulling that, right before, just saying, if I don't see it straight up, just keep in mind, I got a replacement. Away
Just being
from everybody,
honest.
when it wouldn't have been a big scene, and instead what happened, Danielle, who never goes off on anybody like that, went off on you because of Amber. Amber, if she had any balls, would have went off on you, but that's not her nature. Her nature is to curl up and cry. Joe went off on you about it. I went off on you about it, and the whole morning was probably the best fucking TV
Yeah.
so far in this
Yeah,
house.
probably.
And I don't think that so much fireworks have been
That fast.
shot off this fast in any fucking Big Brother house. No way, no how. And when you talk about the presents, I think that the back of the card said it all with yours. Maybe next year you'll be a little nicer.
Next week.
Well, people don't forget that quick, and people won't forget anything in this game.
No, no. Of course not. But I do realize that I didn't want to listen to your deal because I didn't want to have to.
You scoffed at me.
I did. I didn't want to have to.
And
I
even
didn't want.
after
I
I
knew
came
that
to
I was
you
going
and
to
I
put
said,
you up.
You know,
And I didn't
haven't
wanna lie
lied
to
to
you.
anyone. I haven't bullshitted anyone.
I
And for
know.
you to turn around and say, you know, he's lying, he won't keep that up. I told you, and
Because I don't see how it would
even
be
you
feasibly
talking
possible.
to Kale after that hammock talk, I told her that I would keep up my end of the deal. I told her that.
With her, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I told her before the end of the conversation, how can you expect me to honor my deal with you, which really wasn't even a deal, but I'm a man of my word kind of a deal, and kind of a thing, and I will honor my words to you if you knock this bullshit off. And as far when I left that hammock, I figured that I thought we had an agreement.
She said that it didn't make. She didn't still feel comfortable after
and
talking
she
to
should
you.
have talked to me about it instead of totally lying.
She's more like an Amber. She's not like a me. She's not going to stand up and say what she thinks. Like she's no more nervous.
We were talking very.
I'm
for the
not
first
going to
time,
fight about it. I
said,
think
this
that
is
she
the first
should
time
have.
that we're talking game.
I think she should have.
And you know,
I'm just saying
she's
that's
like,
why.
you know, you were coming after
You know
me
it.
and this and that, and I told her, I'm like, I won't. I will honor that, but you need to stop this bullshit. And instead, she turned it up by 1,000, and it's going to cost her the game for her. She's going to go back. She's not even going to be in sequester. She's going to go home to Rainbow, Oregon, and she'll be able to play with her 3 little kids, and she's going to watch me on TV. And I'm serious. So, Joe's dreamland that he's living in, that he has 8 votes, you know goddamn well, and I know goddamn well, there's no fucking way in hell that he has. He went up to Amber and was like, did I just tell you this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can
drunk?
guarantee that he doesn't have 8 votes, but I still don't know 100%. I know that you could say that, and I'm not going to ask for anything because I don't even care because it doesn't involve me directly. It does, but you know what I mean? But, I mean, he may be able to get votes, but he definitely does not have 8. I'll go with that.
I would say he doesn't have maximum. Worst case scenario, he doesn't have 8. Most he had would be 4. My guess is the vote tomorrow goes either 7-3 or 8-2.
You never know what'll happen tomorrow.
Nope. I'm not worried
So
about
that's
it.
as of now.
I never thought I'd be on the block and not fucking worry a bit about it.
Yeah.
Honestly. But I've told you this before, and I've told everybody this before, and they know it. I never ever expected to come into this game, and if I was going to go any distance, I figured I'd be on the block 3 or 4 times. So I got one out of the way early.